Hosting an industry-specific career and job fair. Independent proposal by Dora Campa. GCDF instructor Dr. Heather Maietta. Product launch and management. Here is a list that is required for your event. Administration management, cost and budget, target audience, stakeholders, post-event workshop, technology resources, marketing, event, and measurable outcomes. These are all required for your event. Implementation. Identify your industry, employer trends, and needs. Determine target populations, research labor markets, collaborate with administration for support, train staff on event logistics and communications, etc., collaborate with faculty to help execute event, contact PR for marketing, pictures, and the media release, secure your venue for the event, and your measurable outcomes, conduct your surveys. Host industry career and job fair. Your target populations, the automotive students, alumni, community, and the public. Millennials, Gen Y, Xers, Boomers. Also are your multicultural, which is your Hispanic, African, and Asian American, and all that apply that are interested to attend the event. Women in the workforce, underserved and underprivileged groups, and industry employers. Determine client needs. Make sure that your clients and your students have completed their career exploration. Provide employability skills and talents assessments, internship, job shadowing, experiential learning, and networking skills. Industry research. I've included research that I've provided and conducted from the Occupational Outlook and the ONET for the programs of the specified industry that I'm hosting the job fair, which is the automotive industry. These programs are offered by HCC for the automotive technicians and heavy diesel. Industry specialization provided by Outlook, which includes the transportation, distribution, and logistics, transportation operations, transportation systems and infrastructure, planning, management, and regulation. Trends for this employment. Trends are over 14,000 automotive master mechanics, which are employed in the greater Houston area. This number is expected to increase by 4.2% over the next 4 years, and the estimated annual job openings are 550 jobs a year. The median wages are $15.65 hourly and $33,000 annually. The ONET, when researching, provided me with codes. I've indicated the codes for this field, as well as information for the Virtual Career Center, which is a resource that our students have available to them. The system links students and alumni to a myriad of career resources, employment opportunities, and internship possibilities. Support systems, administration, faculty, staffing, CAB, which is the College Activity Board, which assists students, faculty, and staff with funding for events, communications, and technology. Hire Me First workshop and presentation. This is one of the post-event workshops that I had mentioned prior or previously. With the workshop that I host, it provides job readiness techniques, interviewing strategies, dress for success tips, resume essentials, employment strategies, and networking opportunities. I'm going to go over just a brief overview of what I provide to my students. Some of the benefits of networking: meeting people with similar interests, training, skills, etc. Positive influence, key activity to personal growth through networking, as well as they can increase their confidence and raise their profile. Purpose of networking: employment opportunities, explore careers, learn more about specific industries, build relationships through connections, visit and partner with representatives, and interview. First impressions are so essentials. I'm going to touch on a little bit about the first impressions for Dress for Success. Some of the do's and don'ts. Appropriate attire supports their image as a person. Support also their attire should be noticed as being appropriate and well-fitting, but it should not take center stage. Never to confuse an interview or business function with a social event. Don't dress for a party or date. Not every contact with an employer requires interview attire. For some occasion, business casual is appropriate. When all else fails, dress business professional. Interviewing. The job interview is a key step to your success. It's your opportunity to shine. It provides you a chance to display your intelligence, talent, and enthusiasm. How you handle yourself can make or break your chances of getting the job that you want. Learn more about the company. Have a specific job or jobs in mind. Review your qualifications for the job. Prepare answers to broad questions about yourself and review your resume. Practice an interview with a friend or relatives and arrive before the scheduled time for the interview, at least 15 to 20 minutes in advance. Industry specific resume. I always mention to the students, if they know which job that they're going to apply for, to create a targeted resume, as well as plan and take action. Research in advance the attendees, the company websites, and topics of discussion. Compile a list of questions and create a business card. Notate on the back of the business cards that they receive the event and the date in case an employer gets back with them. Listen effectively and participate in discussions. Marketing. Promote events and workshops via company website, page banner to students and external individuals visiting company website. Promote via hard copies, flyers, posters, and multiple sites. Promote and market to faculty and staff via email and in person. Promote via social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, JobSparks, and promote via public relations. Create a list of employer attendees and distribute websites via websites and in person, and create employer table labels, name tags, and sign-ins for the event. Collaborate with communications and PR to create marketing materials. Identify target audience. Order posters, flyers, electronic media, post event materials, and distribute. What I do whenever I am creating a piece or recommending to communications to promote an event, I usually provide communications with some type of sample pictures so that they can create my flyer. So these were some of the sample pictures that I selected. Also, this was the final event marketing piece utilized that was created with my approval. I went back and forth with communications for several weeks maybe until we were able to create this piece for the event. Job fair checklist, we're going to go over that just shortly. We're going to make sure that we request funding to execute the event and secure that funding. Contact communications and marketing for support. Have all our information for the workshop. Conduct career assessments as needed and create target resume samples for talent or target groups. Provide labor market information. And this really encourages our students when you're able to provide the labor market information and show them how to explore their careers, and also create an employer database and workshop information. Our second list here, or continuation of our list, is secure facilities venue via the reservation request, because we have to turn in a request when we're going to secure our venue. Research prices for food and acquire quotes. List supplies needed, which include the name tags, table covers, skirts, pins, tablets, and giveaways. And then student and employer sign-in sheets and surveys. We have to make sure we have plenty of those for both parties involved or all parties involved. Create employer folders with materials, thank you letters, school information, and business cards, and create a student resource folder with employer information. Evaluation and results. Our event is really, really important that we have our outcomes reviewed, and so that we can uh, create our reports slash or analytics. Our employers, we had invited initially about 80 employers or so, and then from the employers that attended, we distributed distributed surveys, 15 more specifically, and then we received 11 surveys in return. And then for the students, we had invited around an estimated of 200 students, and we surveyed about 100 students, and we received 70 students' resumes. This is a list of the job event employers who attended, which were all relevant to the event for the specialized industry or automotive industry. And these all employers did confirm. This is a student success survey that I created as part of my project. So this is going to our council for review and consideration, and so it's in draft format, as well as a student success needs assessment. This would be in the form of a bookmark. So this is more for internal, so that we can have it like maybe at the front desk or other departments to share and to give to students so they can bring to our department. Next, we have the final thank you and good luck. And thank you so much for viewing my presentation.